side of that very, very steep river system. Of course, we can get a much better view of them now. Yes, a bit better than through the Timbuti trees. Hello, little ones. Now, we had a bit of an interesting start to the drive, and I'm afraid I can't tell you why. One day I'll tell you why, you're just going to have to remind me. But it was quite funny. Now, they have managed to kill a buffalo. It's in the river, in that impenetrable river system. Oh, growl, growl. Let's just move a little bit to see the cubs playing a bit better. So I think they might head down into the river, and we might not have too much time with them. Well, let's just say, let's go a bit further forward. Now, one lioness went off here. The other crossed through to the other side where we were. Wasn't very nice of her. So can you see her still, Dave? Now, I stopped walking about 40 meters from here, and there was an elephant right there. And then we discovered that Rusty wasn't working so well, so we had to come back. And of course, I've almost forgotten, my name's Brent, and on camera with me today, back from leave, is Dangerous Dave the Dish. He's looking quite dishy this evening, very relaxed from his holidays. Hi, little guys, little troublemakers. Are you happy here, Dave, or a bit further forward? Ooh, maybe a little bit further forward. Oh no, they've harassed Mom into moving. Oh, no, definitely further forward. And also, we might get a slight view of where the buffalo is. No, I don't think so. So the buffalo is literally in front of us, but we can't see it from here. Sorry. Just look on the male line there. I don't want to go too far, but look what's happening there. Oh, isn't that sweet? I thought the cubs were going to come this way. Seems like they tricked me. Let's just go back a bit again. But just to give you an idea of the type of area. So I think that actually this buffalo, while being chased, fell into this ravine. And then from there, it was near impossible for him to escape. So he's off down there, probably about 15 feet down. And you can, as Dave jumps back, and you can have a look at the type of terrain I'm talking about here that they managed to chase that buffalo into. Steep, steep banks. Okay, let's go back. We're happy there. Now, Karen's wondering is if the amber-eyed lioness, she was here just now, she moved off though, lioness is pregnant. Will the rest of the pride stick around while she dens? It'll be quite similar to what happened with the others. They'll be around, but they won't stay right near her den, and she'll join them from time to time while heading back to the den. Oh, bit of a serious fight there. it irks me a little bit that I stopped walking 10 meters from where, or 20 meters from where the buffalo kill was. Now, Deborah in South Carolina is wondering about the Birmingham boy who's got a massive crater in his face. How's he doing? I haven't seen him in a while, as far as I know. He's probably doing fine. He is a male lion after all, and they are incredibly resilient and are constantly filled with injuries. I'm sure he's fine. He might be with the sticks, he might be with the Torchwood Pride. I'm not sure. He could just be taking some alone time. Oh, look at that. So this is the male with the split lip. Looking quite, all of them looking very fat and happy. Now we're going to sit here, see what happens. We might go look for some ellies just now, but for the moment I'm quite happy next to the Nkuhumas. But across to Jamie and a bird of prey. Okay, so they just moved. Two of the lionesses went off. It sounded like they tried to chase another buffalo, but it escaped. And I can just hear Impala snorting in the distance. Now some of the cubs have run off to go join that lioness, so I just wanted to get the aerial out of the way for you so you can see nicely. And a massive welcome to Diamond Springs Elementary School. Welcome to your own private safari here in the African bush. Send me and Jamie lots of questions. We'd love to hear from you. Isn't this amazing? Look, there's a little lion cub running right past me. So this pride of lions is called the Nkuhuma Pride, and they're our most regularly seen lions in our area. There are 5 females and 8 babies that are playing over there. Let's see if they come out the other side of that bush. So where they've gone, we can't take a car, unfortunately. But still to the right, we've got some more lions. And there's a male lion there. Angelina was wondering, where's the dad? Well, there are actually 4 dads, and they are called a coalition. They can spend time together or apart with different prides. So there we go. That is one of the Birmingham boys, and there are 4 of them. And any one of them could be the dad to these cubs. Well, Christopher's wondering, how do they feed the babies? Christopher, well, there's 2 ways. These babies are still quite young, so they still drink mom's milk. But even from when they're very young, about 8 weeks old, they will eat meat. So if the lions catch a buffalo or a wildebeest or a giraffe, the babies will eat on it. And they've actually killed a buffalo. And this pride's favorite food is buffalo. And unfortunately, we can't see where the kill is. I can smell it, though. And it's in the little dry river next to us. So the kill's just over there. I'll move around just now to see if we can get a view of it. Oh, look, I think those guys are going to tackle each other. Nope, and to the left. There we zoom. There we go. So the babies like to play quite a bit, and I think they might tackle each other and play on that termite mound there. You can see there's one on the left, one on the right. The one on the right looks like it's about to pounce. Lula's wondering, how do the lions bath? Well, Lula, like if you've got a cat at home, they bath by licking. So the moms will lick the babies, and the babies will lick themselves. There goes the other mom. See, that's one of the moms. Let's just move forward a little bit. Okay, well, let's have a quick look above them. One of the reasons we knew that kill was here, there's a whole bunch of vultures in the tree waiting for the lions to finish so they can get what's left. Now, Xavier was wondering, how do they get fur around their necks? Well, oh, there we go, there's a vulture moving. Xavier is obviously talking about the male lion. Let's go have a look at him. Now, the reason a male lion has all that fur around his head is its protection. And so if he has to fight with other male lions, they can't grab him around the throat. So, and the other reason is also the same thing, for fighting and for looking for girlfriends. So also, the bigger the mane, the more impressive he looks, the less likely another male will want to fight with him. And then also, the better he looks to the ladies, so he can find more girlfriends. And there he is there, being quite lazy. You can see his mane nicely now. Now there we go, Xavier. You can see that, how it would protect around his neck. Oh, he's going to give you a shake, Xavier. But anyway, of course, I'm not the only car out here. Jamie is out looking for animals too, and she's got a big surprise for you. All that's left of a young buffalo bull. The lions have eaten most of it. Now they've got full tummies. They're not so finished, or they're not finished it yet. They will try eat a bit more. But while they've got full tummies, they're going to lie around being lazy. Now, lions are really lazy. They sleep for about 20 hours a day. So if you like sleeping, you might be like a lion. Okay, let's go back to look at those lions. I just wanted to show you what they'd been eating. Here we go. Now, Cameron is wondering, what does the buffalo eat? Well, Cameron, the buffalo eats grass. Move the branch out of the way. There we go. As we can see nicely. So we've got the male lying just over there. We've got two females here. One cub, the rest are down there, where we can't get a car to playing, but fortunately we've got a big zoom on our camera. Look at that, there we go, lying with mom. Now Lula wants to know whether lions hunt at night. They hunt whenever they get the chance, but yes, Lula, you are correct. They are normally nocturnal hunters, but all predators are opportunistic, so they'll grab a meal whenever they get the chance. Oh, fat tummy. Now Madeline is wondering, how do they creep up on the buffalo? Well, with buffalo, they'll generally charge a big herd. Sometimes they can be 400 or 500 in a group, and they look for one that's weak, and then they will jump on its back and jump on its nose. Oh, well, that one's got an itchy head. He's giving himself a scratch. Now we can hear a bird calling in the distance, going cuckoo, cuckoo. And that is, of course, a cuckoo, the African cuckoo calling. Xavier is wondering how vultures eat their prey. Xavier, let's see if we can, there's a vulture. Now let's hope we can see carefully. Oh, let's have a look, they're all tucked in there. But they've got big beaks, very strong beaks, and they rip the meat off the carcass. Not the little one at top, that's a hooded vulture. He just eats the little pieces that no one else sees. Now I know you guys, some of you might find this very gross, but the hooded vulture sometimes even eats the lion's poo. Oh, look there, that baby's playing, or trying to get mom to play with him. Mom doesn't want to play. Time for a nap, son. Now, Angelina is wondering, do lions swat flies with their tails? Well, they swat at flies, Angelina. They don't really swat them. They even try to bite them. But the tails are there for a couple of reasons. And with a lot of animals, you're right, Angelina, tails are there to swat at flies. With lions, however, it's more for balance when they're running very fast. And also, it's part of their visual communication. You can always see it, and a lion's upset. It swats its tail from side to side. As you can see, these lions are not upset. They're sleeping. Now, as I said, there are 5 lionesses. 2 of them went off for a walk. Maybe they went to get a drink. But if I look at that lioness at the bottom, she looks like she's heard something. Now, Christopher would like to know, how do vultures fight over food? Well, Christopher, they bite each other, peck each other, scratch each other with their feet. We can hear that cuckoo calling again. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Very lazy lions today. That's because they're happy, because they've got a big kill. Here we go, there's some cubs playing. Amira would like to know how many lions are asleep now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and probably a few that we can't see, so maybe 6 or 7. Definitely 5. Well, look at all these lazy lions. Well, I don't think the lions are going to do too much. I think we should go try find some elephants or other animals. What do you think, Dave? Let's go find some other animals. Bye, lions. Well, Lula wants to know what animals like to eat lions. Well, Lula, not too many animals that I know of. The only thing that I've ever really seen eat lions is other lions. Oh, look at the cub climbing the tree. Well, there we go, having a big game there, chasing each other around. Jim Aries wondering, do they have sharp teeth? Yes, very sharp teeth. So sharp that they could bite you in half. Unfortunately, they don't bite too many people. They prefer buffalo. Oh, well, then that little one's going to disappear. We're going to go see what other animals we can see. I thought I heard some elephants just down the road.